Welcome back to another video. Abadi back again with another update and how the chicks are doing and what we're doing to keep them cool, keep them healthy. So if you're interested in poultry farming or you want to know more about the business that are here in the Gambia, I mean, if you're interested in poultry farming or any other business that are here in the Gambia, this is the right channel for you. So right behind me, you can see there are lots of chicks right here. We have about 1,000 right here, and today um, they are around 8 weeks old. They are about 2 months old. So I can say actually tomorrow they're gonna be 2 months old. Right. So what we noticed is we've started taking down the. I'm gonna switch it to the back camera so that you can see clearly what's happening. Now we've started bringing down the coating over there. Okay. So since they've stopped pecking one another, we started bringing down the coating. But one thing that we noticed is you can see if you look closely, the birds are opening up their mouths. Okay, so that's a sign that the place is really they don't have enough air. We use this to support them. That's a fan. We use that to support them. Another thing also is you can see they're opening up their wings and they're kind of getting close to the fan. And you can also see around the drinkers, most of the birds will be packed up there, like this one right there, and you can see they'll be climbing up and kind of resting on the drinker over there. And this one, that was one that was doing that on us here as well. And yeah, so you can also see another drinker over there. A lot of birds are piling up there. That's the other one. That's the other one over the back there. All right, so this is the sign that the place is too hot for them. Recently, this past 2 days, Gambia has been very hot, okay, and our temperatures are rising to about 30, 32, 33 degrees. And like I said, you can see this bird right here. The wings are all opened, and yeah, a lot of them, almost all of them, have opened their wings. So they're trying to cool down themselves because of these birds have feathers, and the place would be hot. We might think that it's not really hot, but it can be extremely hot for them because of their feathers. Okay, so in order for them to cool down themselves, you can see over there as well, all of these ones are opening up their wings. So in order for them to cool down themselves, they're gonna open up their wings so that the air will gonna kind of touch their body. All right, so that means it's time to take out all of these covers, right? And luckily for us, the reason why the reason why we put this is to make the room a little bit darker so that they would not be pecking one another. But since we changed the feed to this one right here, okay, Gam Holland, and also we've made the place dark, right now we're not experiencing any of the birds pecking one another. Okay, so we have to make sure we bring down this and for them to be able to have enough air. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now. Oh, look what just happened. Right after I put down the camera, I just found that there's one that they've pecked, and unfortunately this one did not make it. And it seems this happened early morning, or it might be maybe about an hour or 2 hours ago because it's kind of dry. Okay, but nevertheless we're still gonna bring down these coatings and then increase the monitoring so that we make sure that no other bats is pecking one another. Okay, so when they start pecking, you'll be seeing that they're doing it continuously. So I don't know how this one was pecked, okay, because none of them right now is pecking other bats. Okay, I've not seen anyone pecking. Maybe it's also due to stress and they started pecking one another, but we're gonna be bringing down this coating and make sure that we increase on the monitoring. So before I do that, just gonna pack this one aside. Okay, so this is the third bat that we lost. Two of them were one of them died due to stampede. Okay, there was this corner right here. There was a day the light wasn't turned on early, and then all the bats rushed to one corner, and one that was at the back got stepped on and unfortunately died. Okay, the other one was sick and then died. So, but the rest of the bats are all cool. They're doing great. But you can see as well, we have two bats over there. They were sick and one of them has recovered. So today it seems that it has fully recovered. Right, one of the bats was having, the ones over there I mean, was having diarrhea, but since I checked it today, it is really cool. So I'm just gonna go around just to be sure that everything is okay, everybody's okay right here. And then I'm gonna bring down the curtains. Hopefully we're gonna take out everything, but just to be sure that everything is okay, let's just move around to make sure that there is no bad with blood on it. Okay, like if I get closer, you can see how they are opening up their mouths. So that is what they would do if they are not having enough air. Though we have lots of aeration here, but because of these coatings, it's blocking the air. So this is what you have to be, really monitoring when you are doing your poultry. Make sure the bats doesn't peck one another, and at the same time, they're able to have enough air to be able to breathe. Okay, so it's a cat and mouse game. If you get them a very bright house, they might start pecking one another, but just make sure you have all these nutrients, or make sure that you give them enough food, enough water, and then see if they start pecking one another, or if they're not pecking, make sure you give them enough air. And even if they are pecking one another, you don't necessarily have to have every area closed. You can see we started bringing them down for about a week now. Okay, this side also was open, and we're gonna take out the top part as well. So just to be sure that, okay, these days all this gasping for air has stopped. And make sure you're also picking up foreign materials from the house, because they're gonna be trying to eat it, and sometimes it gets stuck on their mouth. Unfortunately, I couldn't show some of that to you, because some of them will be eating a very long um, string, and that string will go down into their intestines, and that you have to pull that gently and take it out. So make sure when you have to build your house, it is completely free from ropes or strings and so on. Alright, so I think they are all okay. Unfortunately, I was able to catch this one that unfortunately got pegged to death. Because the one monitoring today gave me informed me that he's gonna be going out early, so I have to go and cover him. But since all these days everything is okay, I missed to come here for about 2 hours, and this thing happened. So you have to make sure that you are always monitoring them, because ignoring them for about 1 or 2 hours can cause you lots of damages. Fortunately for us, it was just one. Okay, but anyways, we'll be expecting you have to expecting some losses, and make sure that it is manageable. All right, so you can see we've taken down all the coverings from the sides on both sides. Okay, and they're still doing that, but I think it has reduced. Okay, but we also understand that the weather is really hot these days. This past week has been really hot, so that also gonna affect their temperature, to get the room really hot. Okay, so we're gonna monitor them like this. We hope that they don't start pecking each other, because if the place is too hot, you can't close the sites, and if they start pecking, I don't know what to do. But anyways, we don't hope to get there. So what I'm gonna do is, I have a bucket. You can see their water is kind of dirty, so we keep cleaning their water all the time. Okay, so we have to get out all this mess by just taking this water, pouring it down here into this bucket. So we're gonna do that for all the other drinkers. All right, so yeah, we keep doing that all the time. Like, let's say if we do it this time of the day, that's gonna be like 3 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock. Then around maybe 5 o'clock we're gonna do it again, and maybe around 8 o'clock at night. All right, so we try to clean it 3 times, so that we keep the bird as healthy as possible. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it is informative. See you in the next one. Pray for us that this bird don't peck one another. Oh my God, pray for us. Yeah, I know we're gonna be debating them, but it's not the time for them to be debated, because we're gonna do it 1 month before they start laying, and we are about 2.5 months away from their laying point, or point of laying. But anyways, in about a month time, they will be
ready to be debated. So before then, we are hoping that they don't start building cannibalism.